in sight, it's game plan proud. Tim's playbook twist makes the world rewind. Heather's hot takes always blow your mind. Feel the hits in the grind, the clock's tick-tock, every moment alive. Every yard we start, from the field to the screen, heartbeats collide. It's a Monday blitz, buckle up for the ride. It's game night, lights burning bright, passes take flight, sparks ignite. We break it down, the magic unfolds. This is football fever, pure gold. Here are your captains, you're in your domain. JP, Ray, Sean, Tim, and Heather Rain. No flags, no fouls, just fiery debates, turning whistles and plays into your escape. Your captains, you're in their domain. JP, Ray, Sean, Tim, and Heather Rain. No flags, no fouls, just fiery debates, turning whistles and plays into your escape. Oh, it's game night, lights burning bright, passes take flight, sparks ignite. We break it down, the magic unfolds. This is football fever, pure gold. It's gaze, hypes like a roaring crowd. Ray, Sean's inside, it's game plan proud. Jim's playbook twist makes the world rewind. Heather's hot takes always blow your mind. Feel the hits and the grind, the clock's tick-tock. Every moment alive, every moment alive. Every yard we start, from the field to the screen, heartbeats collide. It's a Monday blitz, buckle up for the ride. Here are your captains, you're in their domain. JP, Ray, Sean, Tim, and Heather Rain. No flags, no fouls, just fiery debates, turning whistles and plays into your escape.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing good. I have with me Ray, Sean, Tim, and Heather. Heather's going to be playing Power Wash Simulator while we talk. She's going to chime in when she can. So the thing is it's not that I had other things going on this weekend. With the government shutdown, I had to focus on other things, so I really didn't watch much football. What I did watch was on college football, and I did watch a little bit of the Sunday games. I didn't watch the game last night or the Sunday night game. Who was it? Because we were bowling. But I do kind of know what's going on. There's some things to talk about. And I'll let everybody who did watch games at all this week, please tell me you watched a little bit of something. I will.
Yeah, like a little bit of something.
I'm sure we'll talk about the Eagles, and I did watch a little bit of that game.
Highlights.
We'll talk about other games. I'll go over the scores, so what I'll do is I'll go through the scores, and then we'll talk about whether or not the situations. Go ahead and say something, guys.
Something, guys.
You guys aren't.
You gotta change it. Go into properties. Top one.
You still want us to say something, guys?
No, you should be good.
Say something now.
Say something now.
Yep, you're good. Okay. Well, you guys weren't on, so you can go ahead and...
Yep.
So I did watch a little bit of 49ers Rams. Again, I had to bowl, so the 49ers won 26-23. That was in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams had a chance to win and messed up. I think that's how the game ended, right?
Something like that.
Was that Thursday or
There's
Sunday?
a turnover.
Yep.
There's a turnover at the end of the game. He fumbled.
The dumbest way possible, too.
Well, it wasn't the dumbest.
Yeah.
The ball just got knocked out of his hand. That happens. The Vikings beat the Browns 21-17. I caught the end of that game. Now Packers fans are in full meltdown mode because the Vikings beat the Browns and the Browns beat the Packers. The fucking Packers fans are fucking, oh my God, we suck. No shit. That's fucking just with everything Packers. They fucking lose to a team that another team beats and everybody thinks that they suck.
It's the associated property syndrome, basically, I call it.
Essentially, yeah.
Bunch of fucking retards. The Cowboys beat the Jets 37-22. Apparently, the Jets don't know how to score 40 points. Because again, the Cowboys will score 37 to 40 points, but they're going to give up 41 points.
Jerry Jones got in trouble because he flipped off a Jets fan at the game.
I don't give a shit.
That Jerry Jones, he's always been of the mindset that he has enough money that he can just pay his way out of it.
Did he get fined?
Yep.
Good. He should. All right. The Saints beat the Giants 26-14, so the Giants are back to their old ways again. The Colts beat the Raiders 40-6. The Panthers beat the Dolphins 27-24. Mike McDaniel is terrible. He's a terrible coach.
Yep, we've established that.
He's a great offensive coordinator, but he's a terrible fucking head coach.
Mm-hmm.
There was something out there that said, what was it? That the Dolphins, who are they?
I heard on the radio today that there was a rumor that if Mike McDaniels gets fired, Rex Ryan could be considered for his job.
He'll be considered, but will he take it?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's got a pretty cushy job being.
He's got a pretty
panelist.
good gig right now. I don't know how old Rex Ryan is, but if I was him in today's NFL, I'd just fucking not do it.
That's what I'd do too. But
Bill Belichick got too old to be in the NFL. That's why he left.
Yep.
The next game we're going to talk about, I told everybody.
Depends on what you told.
I said the Broncos could beat the Eagles.
I don't think I was here last week for all that.
Yeah, you were.
He has selective memory disorder. But
I heard what I heard.
So I said that I picked the Eagles. I believe I picked the Eagles.
Picked the Eagles.
But I said, do not be surprised if the Broncos win this game.
You definitely did say that.
That is all I said.
That's why they lost.
So, that being said, let's talk about it. I didn't see hardly bits and pieces of the game. I saw the end of the game.
I mean, I already know I can't really see games, but I think I will be able to see the Eagles and Giants this Thursday. But
did you watch any previews or anything?
I saw a little bit of the highlights of it, and then it was just frustrating to see because I know what the end results was.
Yeah.
I just didn't bother to continue. It's offense, man. No, the offense is not really clicking, and the defense actually came to play ball. The defense held it down for 3 quarters. And by the time the fourth quarter, how you give up, 18 points?
So they had a 17-3 lead.
It was a 17-3, yeah. And then it went to 21-17, I think.
So can we do something? Can we give the Broncos defense credit?
Oh, yeah. I think going into the season, we all said that the Broncos could be a problem this season.
Right.
Yes, we did.
So I am not surprised that the Eagles lost to the Broncos.
So my thing is, instead of saying, "Oh, the Eagles didn't do this and the Eagles didn't do that," maybe they did. It's just the Broncos had a better game plan.
The Broncos
just had a better game plan. Not better. Because I still think the Eagles are the better football team. But I think the Broncos, because of who their coach is really good at scheming ways to make things work. Sean Payton's a really good coach. He wouldn't be one of the highest paid coaches in the NFL if he wasn't.
He was the coach of the Saints when they went to the Super Bowl.
He was a highly sought after coach when he left the Saints, and he didn't want to do it. So I wouldn't say that the Eagles didn't play up to par, and that's what I've been hearing a lot of. Can we give a little bit of credit to the Broncos? Like when the Browns beat the Packers, can we not give the Browns some credit for holding down Green Bay to 10 points? It wasn't Green Bay helped it, but nobody gave credit to the Browns. Matt LaFleur is a terrible coach. Matt LaFleur this, Matt LaFleur that. Maybe he did everything he could. He just didn't do enough. And this is what I see with Nick Sirianni. I don't blame Nick Sirianni. I'm going to give a little bit of credit to the damn Broncos.
A lot of people was coming for Kevin Patula's head, but he actually called a decent play, a decent a decent game. If you look at everyone's carries and possession of the ball and whatever, AJ Brown or whoever can't complain that you lost the game, and can't blame Kevin Patula like they've been doing for the last 3 weeks.
Right. So there's that. I again, everybody's a professional. I hate the fucking mantra of, it's because they were Super Bowl champions, they shouldn't be losing to the Broncos.
Bullshit. That's
Come
why
on,
there's
the
a
Broncos,
different champion every year, pretty much.
That's not the thing. It's just the Broncos had a better game plan. It is what it is.
I think they used the Eagles game plan. You see how lately the Eagles will be losing the game and they somehow be winning, come out of nowhere and win. I think that's what the Broncos did. They use it against the Eagles.
I don't think that is what they were scheming to do. It's just, it is what it is.
Oh, and then I think Saquon has a knee injury going into week 6 or week 5, whichever.
Okay.
Week 6.
Yeah, week 6.
Yep, we're going into week 6. One that really shocked me was I turned the TV on. The Texans beat the Ravens 44-10. I don't know what's going on in Baltimore, but it's not good.
Yeah.
Well,
And I know that Lamar Jackson wasn't playing, but if the defense themselves are giving up 44 fucking points, that's a fucking problem.
But Lamar Jackson is just one guy.
Thank you. I understand that. I get that. But Heather was going to say something. I know what she was going to say because she said it to me. Well, Lamar's not playing. Okay, well, does he play defense? Go ahead.
there are also several defensive players out, and we had rookie players on the field. And yes, next man up. However, you also have a backup quarterback that is one note. All he can do is throw the fucking ball. He can't do anything else. And that's what hurts the Ravens because they're used to an offense that does both run and throw.
Well, they have running backs for that.
You heard what I said. All he can do is throw.
He can turn around and he can hand the ball off, too.
Even when he handed the ball off, he fucking sucked at it.
How do you suck at handing the ball off?
I mean,
not being
it takes a skill.
Not being in time. How about the offensive line is fucking terrible?
I'm just saying what I saw and what was available. All right.
Well,
Was there a lot of sacks?
I ain't blaming the quarterback for a fucking handoff, unless he fumbled the handoff every fucking time. But I don't
didn't
think
hand the ball off that often. He threw more than he
they
handed
well, they
off.
were down 44-10. They had to throw
Even
the
before
ball.
they were down that much.
I didn't watch the game. All I can tell you is their defense sucks. Their defense sucked all year. even if they've had the fucking players. They can't fucking stop anybody. The Titans beat the Cardinals 22-21. Apparently, this was a comeback win. Like, the Cardinals had a complete fucking meltdown, from what I heard.
There were 3 different
Oh,
occasions with...
Was that the game where the guy dropped it at the 1 yard line?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
The coach was a little upset. I did see that he got physical with the player.
He punched Amari.
I don't think he punched him to punch him. I think he was in the moment. I don't think he was... I think he probably meant to pat him and he punched him.
Nah, his fist was closed.
Did you not hear what I said? I think he was in the moment. I don't think he meant to do it.
What, Wendy?
I don't think he meant to physically punch him. He punched him, but...
Can I what?
Excuse.
I would say that...
Go.
I would say that he got caught in the moment, and it was a big moment, and that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he punched him on purpose. If he punched him on purpose, he would have been released, or the guy would have been fired.
He was certainly fined.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
Because it wasn't just...
Did the player say anything? Because this is the thing.
I was about to say.
Okay.
The player was on the sideline already. He walked up to him, got in his face, and then punched him in the chest.
I seen all of that. Was anything said after the fact? By the player or the coach?
No.
Okay.
No.
So we don't know the details of if it wasn't physical, hey, I don't fucking like you, I'm going to punch you fucking deal. I don't think it was, but that's where we're at with it. And that's where I'm going to stay until we know more.
I think it was you're a fucking dumbass to drop the ball, pay attention to your surroundings.
Yes. Well, hold on to the fucking ball until you cross the goal line.
That too, yeah.
There was like 2 other games that a player did that in too.
The Buccaneers, the Buccaneers beat the Seahawks 38-35. The Lions beat the Bengals 37-24. The Commanders beat the Chargers 27-10. Just goes to show Jaden Daniels back. The Commanders are a pretty good football team. This is why everybody having a meltdown over the Packers the last 2 weeks. They just need to calm the fuck down. The Patriots beat the Bills.
Yo.
I did not have that one.
What happened?
I didn't watch any of that because I was, again, bowling. But, Tim?
Part of it was the Patriots... It's something that we didn't realize last year or this year. They've been in every game that they played in. It's not like
they've just never been able to complete the game.
So what happened to the Bills? Because the Patriots being in a game with the Bills is laughable to me.
Yes, it is. And
so what's going on with the Bills? I don't care about the fucking Patriots and whether or not they've been in games. They still shouldn't have been in this game at all.
No, they really shouldn't have been. But the Bills got very conservative also.
Okay, and I understand that.
And then Sean McDermott came out later and said that the referees favored the Patriots. I've never cared for those arguments in general.
I don't think he came out. If he said that, he would have gotten fined. He didn't get fined. I think he came out and said the referees missed some calls. They probably did.
I can't remember. I saw it earlier, but
I don't think, because I think if he would have said, well, they favored the Patriots, that's an accusation. Which you can't do in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he can file a formal complaint.
Yeah.
If he thinks he has, and you probably will, they probably do that. They do.
Yeah, they all do that.
So, but I will say that he probably, and I don't buy into the fact that the referees missed some calls. And I'm pretty sure he came out and he said, we got to play better.
Yeah, but again, but I have no idea how they how they were in that game that entire time.
Even with the Bills being concerned, I just don't think the Bills are that good.
Was there any
Entirely possible.
penalties against the Bills?
What?
Any penalties?
Oh, I'm sure there were. I'm sure there were penalties.
They had like
I didn't watch the game.
12 or 15 accepted penalties against them.
Okay, well, 12 or 15 penalties. But if you have a lot of penalties and you make mistakes in the NFL, you're going to lose. I don't care who you're playing.
That's how Kansas City lost.
Well, Kansas City lost because Harrison Butker apparently messed up. That's the game. The Jaguars beat the Chiefs 31-28. That was a shocker. Again, I think the Jaguars are better than people are giving them credit for.
Yeah, the Jaguars are better than people are giving them credit for. And as for that play,
What play?
The one where
I don't know.
You had Patrick Mahomes come up and say, "We got 1 yard."
Okay, we'll talk about that. Hold it.
Okay.
Hold that.
We'll
talk about that
a two-part explanation for it.
We'll talk about it here next. So, the Jaguars beat the Chiefs. I have said it over and over and over and over again that this is going to be one of those years. Last year was kind of the same way at the beginning of the year. There's a lot of weird wins at the end of in games this year, like teams losing that shouldn't have. It's been one of those years in the NFL, so it is what it is. That being said, I don't, like I said, I didn't watch any of the games. College football, pretty much the Blue Bloods, except for Penn State, got beat. And when I call Blue Bloods, it's like Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, Notre Dame, Florida State, Miami, all them guys are Blue Bloods. You know, all the Tennessee and all them, they're all Blue Bloods in football. You know, so there's really not much change in college football. To getting to news,
Heather.
What?
I was going to say, Heather, your team just signed a Super Bowl champion. Safety.
Yeah.
CJ Garner.
What's a safety going to do for a team that needs defense?
Well, he is.
Yeah, you never know.
No. They need right up in front defense. They need to stop the run like they used to, but they can't fucking do anymore, apparently.
Oh. I don't know. Who did they sign?
CJ Garner Johnson.
Okay, well, good for them. I don't know how much of an impact he's gonna have. They might need safety help, but I don't think that's the issue. I do agree with Heather that up front is where they need to be fixed. But they have the players. I don't know if they're hurt.
I know their biggest player is hurt right now.
Well, yeah, they're defensive tackle. I got it. So let's talk about it. The play on Monday night where Patrick Mahomes, there was a interference call that was.
They picked up the flag.
Let me finish before you start talking.
He was going to correct you and help you.
Well, no,
but God forbid.
I was gonna say it was a pass interference call on the offense on a pick play that was overturned because it was within 1 yard of. It was within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Everybody is complaining, and they have no right to complain because Patrick Mahomes is right. It was within 1 yard. The line of scrimmage was the 2. The interference pick play happened like Inches,
at the
inches,
1 or
inches, maybe inches past the 1 yard line.
yeah. No, I have no problem
So
with them
there's
picking
no,
it.
it's a judgment call, and it is what it is. They're given that
Yeah.
1 yard, but it's more than that 1 yard. I mean,
You give them like a yard to 2 yards
these
usually.
are the kinds of plays, these penalties here that need to be reviewed.
Yeah. Part of the problem is
interference call, I can understand not being, you can't really pass, a lot of them were never overturned. So the other thing is those kinds of plays, those pick plays, those interference type plays like that should be reviewed. The ineligible man downfield is another one that needs to be reviewed too. I'm just saying. I get that the player can't be downfield, but if it's going to be within 1 yard, and then they throw a flag and it was under 1 yard, then the flag should be picked up.
yeah.
So they're just going to have to figure out a way to fix that issue. But he was past the line. He was not past the line of scrimmage, in my naked eye view. So
I totally agree. I had him at about a yard. So by rule, you can legally pick the defensive player.
and two, I really don't think. What if that was his route?
Yeah, that's the other argument for it. But it's a two-part problem. One is it's Patrick Mahomes who's arguing for it, and he's gotten his way for years in the NFL.
I think every quarterback gets away with that.
Yes, but for years NFL fans are basically hardwired to believe that they get the benefit of the borderline calls all the time. The other is the optics of it.
Right?
All of a sudden, the officials are gathered there, and they have players from one team running, screaming at them, telling them 1 yard, 1 yard, and then right after that, you up and pick up the flag.
Yeah.
The officials have to do a better job of getting the players away and conferring themselves so that it doesn't look like they're being influenced by the players.
You are correct.
It's what
Patrick Mahomes wasn't in the referee's face. He was yelling, "We have 1 yard," but he wasn't like hoarding the referee saying, "Hey, we get 1 yard. Hey, we get 1 yard. Hey, we get 1 yard." He wasn't in the ref's face, which is
for officials. It's called the art of officiating. That's like when a coach is complaining for a call, be it in baseball, an obstruction call, in football, pass interference, and then you call it, and the opposing team coach will say, "Well, you only called it because he was complaining." No, I called it because that's the call.
right.
But the optics are there.
Yes.
There was also another play in that game where the Chiefs blatantly got away with defensive pass interference, like 4 or 5 yards down, and then picked off Trevor Lawrence, and that one I can't defend. That's the one that you really need to be able to say, look at what the video says.
So
Clear.
They tried that. They tried that, and
the problem was the NFL refs were the ones doing it, and they don't want to overturn each other. You gotta be willing to take some criticism and be willing to admit that you could have potentially missed something when it occurs, and be willing to eat that humble pie as an official. And at the highest levels, you don't want to, because you're like, I made it to this level. I should be perfect at all levels.
right. So that's where I stand on I didn't see the call particularly, and then I looked again, and then so the sideline view, you do get that, and they showed it, and he was fine. He was fine.
Yeah, I totally agree. That should be.
I personally think that is a stupid rule. Personally.
Yeah, I was gonna say why pass.
Because
why the interception can't be an
that
interception?
guy is supposed to run a spot route, which that's all that is a turn around. You go a little bit and turn around.
Right.
Why can he not be in that position? And then the defender needs to get the fuck out of the way. Right? I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the rule at all. I think it's stupid fucking rule. Defenders have just got to be better.
No, just let the offense. Don't touch them. Don't touch the receivers.
Well, you can hand fight, but you don't see. And this is where a lot of people fucking get all pissed off. Why wasn't there a pass interference flag on that? Because he was pushing off. He was hand fighting as much as the defender was. That's why nothing was called. When you see that, when you see a guy full on tackle somebody or just blatantly hinder them from catching a ball, that's pass interference. But if they're both hand fighting and all of a sudden they get tangled up and they both fall, keep that flag in your pocket.
Yeah, there was not a call. There was a play that led to a touchdown.
Tim, you can literally call pass interference on both players, can't you?
Yep.
You could, yeah, and just
there you go.
Make it a loss.
Offsetting fucking penalties.
Yes, again, I go back. That's
but then again,
that's another aspect of it.
That's a no call. So I get it.
Yeah.
But
You look at it and be like, they're fighting on both sides. Let it go.
Yep. So then that's what they should do, and a lot of times I have seen that a couple of times where they don't do that.
Yeah, a lot. And as you say, there's a lot of times where they don't, and generally they tend to favor calling defensive pass interference, which alienates people to no end.
And I get it. I've seen a replay where I've said, "Oh my God, that's pass interference," and then you look and they're both hand fighting, and then I'm just like, "Okay, I see it. It sucks, but I see it."
I mean, you deal with that just playing Madden a lot of times.
Not really. I have to. Very seldom is pass interference called in that game.
Well, just calls in general that are constantly put against who you are playing as versus...
Oh, I get more calls than they do.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I mean, I get more positive. They always get pass interference. But it is what it is. So, I mean, you can argue for it. You can argue against it. But I don't think, and this is the argument that I have, I don't think Patrick Mahomes is getting favored. It's just showing that he knows the fucking rules, and that is all. This is why he's considered one of the best quarterbacks in the league, because he knows and pays attention to the fucking rules. That's what a leader on the field is supposed to do. He's supposed to advocate for his team. And there is nothing fucking wrong with that. If everybody just... What?
Just heard something out there.
If everybody just was allowed to complain about everything, this game would never grow. Patrick Mahomes he knows the rule. It is what it is. Deal with it. If you don't like it, do fucking bad. That being said, was there a couple more things, right? I'll let you guys talk. I'm gonna go see what's going on out there.
Mark Sanchez got stabbed.
Yeah, he got
stabbed.
Yeah.
I
Joe
shared
Flacco
a
got
few things in the chat.
Joe Flacco got traded to the Bengals. They need quarterback help. That's for damn sure.
Who?
Flacco got traded to the Bengals. They needed quarterback help.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's still going.
Why not? He's not that old. He's only 36. I think.
I mean, that's old in football.
Not really.
Not in this football day, anyway.
Not in today's NFL.
Dang, he's 40. I didn't realize he was 40.
Yeah.
Now, that is old. But he can still throw the ball.
He can.
So there's that. I don't, not against it.
Yeah. He's still a serviceable journeyman quarterback now.
Yeah,
He's got Super Bowl experience.
he does.
He had Super Bowl and playoff experience.
I don't think
And
the Bengals aren't going to the playoffs, though.
if at best they may get a wild card, at best.
They aren't going anywhere.
That's why I said at best.
Yeah.
I think somehow the Ravens will figure their stuff out and they will make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They need to figure it out this fucking week.
I don't know who they play.
Yeah. You can't keep losing games like
We'll
that.
get to who they play here in a second. Any other news?
Yeah, nothing I can think of outside. As we said, Mark Sanchez got stabbed.
Oh,
yeah.
That was the big story we were going to talk about.
Butt Fumble Boy apparently was belligerent.
Butt
He was
fumble.
I
apparently
just love the Buffalo
belligerent.
boy.
He was apparently belligerent and ended up.
There's been more details released on the story.
So go ahead. You know it better than I do.
Yes. Apparently, he was drunk,
Mhm.
stumbled across a truck driver in the back parking lot of the hotel he was at, who was there to pick up the used grease from the fryers in the hotel
Oh my god.
to remove it to a safer location and recycle it. Sanchez started yelling and screaming at him, saying, "You don't belong back here," and started fighting with the 69-year-old truck driver, in which he ended up body slamming him against one of the walls. The truck driver pepper sprayed him, had no effect on him. So the truck driver was like, "All right, motherfucker," and stabbed
Like a
him 3
Pokemon
times
game.
in the chest.
Oh, is he
Hey,
okay?
Doug,
though?
He
motherfucker.
was released from hospital yesterday and was immediately put in jail.
Oh,
Good. And this is the same guy that's on ESPN and shit like that.
Yes, it is.
You're stupid.
I think he was suspended from ESPN.
Suspended.
Suspended pending trial. I believe
they aren't gonna fire him for it. I mean,
If that were the case, they would have fired fucking Tony Romo. Not Tony Romo. Fucking, who's with Joe Buck?
Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman a while ago. See, they fucking get drunk up in that booth while they're broadcasting.
I don't think they do.
They do.
I agree. I think they do.
I
Buck
think
it-
so.
Joe Buck admitted it.
Especially the basketball panelists.
Basketball panelists drink all the time. They don't need
Yeah.
an excuse to drink. Well, the sport is so boring, you gotta fucking drink. Anyway, so I hate basketball, Sebastian. I don't like it anymore. I used to watch it. I
Now
just
it's full
can't.
of crybabies.
No, it's just college basketball sucks, man. I don't like it. I'll watch Wisconsin and that's it. I don't care. Everybody's like, well, you gotta watch Duke. Well, I've never liked Duke, so why the fuck would I start watching Duke? So once Wisconsin's basketball season ends, I pretty much
Stop watching.
stop watching. The Bucks, I won't watch basketball if the Bucks aren't playing in the playoffs. I don't watch NBA regularly. Every once in a while, if there's nothing on,
And it has to be a Bucks game. It won't be any other game.
it won't be any other game. I'll flip it on, but I'm not going to sit down and watch basketball. just not gonna fucking do it because I do not care. I do not fucking like the sport. It is so boring to me because nobody misses and nobody plays defense. It just sucks.
They all flop.
They all flop. They all cry. It's just retarded. But anyway, that's where I am with basketball. So that being said, we should be good on the things here. I don't know, Heather, if you want to take a break from this.
Okay, let me just finish this little section here, and then it's not gonna take me long. It's literally just this here. All right.
All right. So
Oh, this is.
I'm going to close this.
You just gotta pull up the picture. Which do you want to start with first and foremost? Do you want to start with?
What do you guys want to start with? The panel? We'll do it the power rankings.
Okay.
Because that'll lead us into the.
There's been some big shuffles this week.
So I'm gonna put that here. I'm gonna watch the rest of NXT. Go ahead, and talk.
Starting from 32nd, we have the Jets, Raiders, Dolphins. Hold on.
Just give her a second, guys.
No problem.
If I could find my glasses, that'd be even better.
See if these will work.
No, they won't. I have trouble seeing from afar, not up close.
But it's got both of them on there.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works a little bit. Alright. You got Jets, Raiders, Dolphins, Browns, Giants, Bengals, Titans, and Saints.
Mm-hmm.
So even though they lost, the Dolphins still moved up.
Well, that's because
moved
the
up
other
because
two
the other
teams
people-
that lost, the
They were
Raiders
just
lost,
so bad in the first place.
got their ass kicked.
Yeah.
The Jets are just really bad.
Alright, next here. We have Panthers, Cardinals, Ravens, Falcons, Cowboys, Bears, Patriots, and Texans. And this is why I say Ravens need to start winning this week. Because they are damn near dead last in power rankings already.
And it's a lot harder to make up ground in the NFL than it is in any other professional sport.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. I don't think the Ravens are the 22nd
Worst?
worst,
No.
the 22nd ranked team, but based on the way they played, they deserve the ranking they're getting.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy that they just dropped that.
Oh, like a fucking stone, man.
Oh, man.
Next here we have Vikings, Steelers, Chargers, 49ers, Chiefs, Jaguars, Broncos, and Commanders. Now the Steelers here, as much as I fucking hate them, I don't think they're 15th. I think they should be top 10 at the very least, because they are the leading team of the AFC North.
Yeah, but it's look at all the other teams above them. They have a better record.
Jaguars? They had the same record as the Chiefs.
Okay, the Jaguars beat the Chiefs. They're 4-1. The Jaguars are 4-1. I don't know. The Steelers 3-2 or 2-2 or 2-1 or whatever the fuck they are.
The Steelers are 3-1.
Okay. I don't think they're a top 10 team. If they win next week, we'll see. I mean, I think they're better than the 49ers and the Chargers right now. I'd put them top 12, top 13 maybe.
And the final tier we have Colts, Rams, Packers, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Bills, Eagles, Lions.
Lions are the number one team.
They
in the
are the
NFL.
number
Lions,
one team.
number
right now.
one.
Huh?
I would have gave that to Tampa Bay.
Mm-mm.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
I don't think I don't think the Buccaneers are not the fourth best. The only reason the Buccaneers are 4 is because they won. The Packers would be there if they wouldn't have fucking tied the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Buccaneers are good, but I don't think they're as good as this. I don't even think they're better than Seahawks. They beat the Seahawks, but weren't the Seahawks winning that game pretty handily? And then they just quit playing. That's what NFL teams do. They get up and then they just quit fucking playing.
Yeah, they go into a prevent defense.
Essentially, yeah.
It drives me bananas.
Prevent defense doesn't work in the NFL anymore, in my opinion.
It doesn't.
It's a wasted defense. I mean, zone is starting to become obsolete at this point, too, with how much the field shifts.
Yeah.
Well, if you take anything, well, then you might as well never play defense again.
I'm just saying.
Because there's only two types of defense in the NFL, and that's zone and man-to-man.
And again, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. They have to start giving something back to the defense.
They do.
The defense is just, it's like, why even play defense if you're not going to allow them to play defense? And that's just my thing. One of the best cornerbacks in the NFL is also the most penalized cornerback in the NFL, and that's Sauce Gardner. The guy has more, he's one of the best corners in the league, but he has more pass interference or holding or illegal contact penalties than any other player in the NFL. And he's the best that they have to offer. And if he's not getting those calls, that's a fucking problem.
Yep.
We need to start quit worrying about fucking scoring 60 points a fucking game and give us some defense.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. The last thing is the panel standings. Oh my God, I had a bad fucking week. Only five. Rayshawn had 6. Heather had 4 right.
Yeah.
I had 5, and Tim had 5.
That's scary.
Yeah. So, right now, Rayshawn is 23, 31, 42 and a half, 48 and a half. And I am 23, 32, 41 and a half, 46 and a half. So Rayshawn's ahead by 2.5 points of his next closest competitor. I'll pull it up.
You're going to have to, because this computer's not letting me do shit anymore.
What happened?
Every time I try to log in, Gina said she tried accepting it, and then it said cookies are disabled. Authorization not authorized.
I'll look at it in a little bit. I'll take it in there and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this week's games.
Hold on, let me get the notebook.
Oh, you're good. You got a pen?
I do. All right.
The Eagles at the Giants. Rayshawn.
No
What?
what? I was talking to my
The Eagles at the Giants.
Eagles, come on, man. Come on, man. Not a real question. They beat Denver last year. So
where are you going with this?
I would love to.
I don't know where I was going with
it. Sometimes.
So you think the Eagles are going to rebound and win this week?
they have no choice.
Well, what if they don't win?
What if they don't win?
I agree with you. I think they're going to bounce back and win.
I mean, if they don't, you see that number 2 spot that they at? They're going to be at number 16, okay?
That could be. I don't think they'll fall that far, but...
Okay, so if they don't win against the Giants, something has to get shifted like as soon as possible after that game.
Let me say this: it's a rivalry game, and a lot of rivalry games, no matter who it is, that one team and both teams are up for it. It's just that other team has motivation to win that game. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that the other team don't. It's just sometimes the underdog, especially on teams like the Giants, they always play the Eagles tough. They always play the Eagles tough.
It's just like the Browns with the Ravens, or Steelers with the Ravens.
Yes. But I do agree the Eagles will bounce back and should win. Tim?
I think the Eagles will win that one.
And Heather picked the Eagles as well.
Mm-hmm.
The next game is the Broncos at the Jets. I'm going to go with the Broncos.
I agree with you.
Heather also
Honestly,
with the Broncos?
I'm going Broncos.
This season is tough, man. Like, the Jets could win. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
Sunday,
they could if
Sunday.
they're off, if their defense can make stops, yeah.
See, the Jets could win a game. Well, they could be winning. They just don't know how to finish the game. Well, I don't know what to do now. You know?
Well, I don't think they're very good. The Seahawks at the Jaguars. Where's my
Jaguars, they had a very impressive win against Kansas City. I'm gonna go with the Jags. I think they own something. Trevor and Hunter, that
combo is pretty solid now.
Trevor Lawrence,
crazy.
Trevor Lawrence has found his
groove.
So his number one receiver.
And his number one defense.
That always helps.
I think he's found his happy place.
Yeah.
Being quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah. Took him a while, but he was coming.
Well, plus they finally got the pieces around him to help him grow into that quarterback that I thought he would be. I still to this day think he might be better than Peyton Manning given time.
I agree with that.
All right.
So, Tim and you.
And he just turned 26.
No, you need to make your choices.
I already did.
I'm going Jacksonville.
I need to make my choice. I'm going to go with the Jags. They're at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
The Chargers at the Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Chargers. Rayshawn?
I'm going
with the Chargers too. I think I feel like I said it last week too. After Tyreek Hill went downhill, I think that's where they go.
The Dolphins are going to struggle without him. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going Chargers too. Even though they're traveling cross country, I still think the Dolphins are not the team they used to. They were the past couple of years.
It's not holding.
Those balls in big moments.
Nah, you did a soundboard for Mike McDaniel.
I do. I have. We have the soundboard.
We're working on getting Bobbitt's sound in here. All right. So that was Chargers at the Dolphins.
No. I picked Dolphins.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you picked Chargers.
The Rams at the Ravens.
I actually went with the Rams on
So
this
my
one.
question is Lamar Jackson going to play? Why did he not play this
He is hurt right now, and he is expected to be out at least 2 weeks from
All right,
last
so-
report I saw. Let me double check real quick. Well, you talk while I do that.
So the Rams have to go across country. The Ravens are going to be at home. That travel, I think the Ravens might pull one out. They haven't been overzealously great on offense either.
He has a hamstring strain, so.
Okay, I don't know.
You see, you said
So
You say the same
sideline 2 to
thing.
3 weeks.
What? What?
I was gonna say you say the same thing with the traveling thing.
Yeah.
Kansas City traveled to them,
Okay, so
and they still
Kansas
lost.
City didn't have to travel as far.
It's more
You
West
got to
Coast.
think where is Los Angeles
Kansas?
compared to Kansas City?
Kansas is in the middle of the map.
Thank
Los
you.
Angeles on the end.
Correct.
Travel is traveling.
I
Period.
understand.
There's a
I'm gonna
huge
tell you.
difference.
Have you ever traveled across the country?
Absolutely in a video game.
In a video game.
Okay,
However,
so
in real life,
so I have
I
traveled.
Yeah.
travel. I travel. I
Okay,
traveled
guys,
to
guys,
Texas,
guys.
and I traveled to
I will
Florida.
tell you
I
right
have.
now. I have traveled from South Carolina to Washington State. And I can tell you, or no, let me rephrase that. From Seattle to Atlanta. And I can tell you right now,
it's a huge
I
difference.
was so fucking tired because it's not the travel. Yes, you're on the plane, but it's all the other stuff that goes along with it. The sit and wait. The
hurry up and get on.
The hurry up and get on. The hurry up and wait. It is very, very, very
I'm not
tiring.
saying the traveling is not difficult. What I'm saying is that it's a non-factor at this point.
No,
where
because
it is.
Rayshawn, there's a
No,
huge
it
difference.
really is.
There's a huge difference from traveling 1 hour to 6 hours
It is.
to 12 hours.
Because it's okay. So here's the thing: if you get on when you get on a plane from Kansas City to Baltimore, it's about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You get on a plane from Kansas City or from Baltimore to Los Angeles or vice versa, I can tell you it's like a 5-hour ride. And sitting on a plane for 5 hours
And then getting on a
is
bus.
not fun. Trust me. I get what you're saying. The travel time isn't a factor, but it is because you're moving constantly and it's very tiring and there's
You're
more
going into a
to
different.
it.
You're going through 2 different time zones.
Trust me, you may not think it's a factor, but it is. It is.
Yeah,
I can tell you that I was so fucking tired. I didn't want to move the next day. In fact, when we travel like that, our boss doesn't have us show up till 10 o'clock the next day for work. When we're on
Yeah, that.
because it is very tiring. I get what you're saying, but it is very tiring. That's all I'm saying. So you can't say it's not because it is. And these guys are athletes because they're also practicing. They also are practicing. They finish a game, they have to travel out there and practice out there and sleep in a hotel. Which, yes, sleeping in a hotel is great, but it's not home.
Yeah.
It's
And
not home.
I don't know how it is for you, JP, but the first night in a hotel, I never sleep well.
I don't sleep at all in hotels. I
feel like I get the most sleep in the
I
hotel.
get no sleep in hotels. I don't know why. I just don't.
For me, a lot of
You're not
times it's
comfortable?
because the bed is fucking rock solid.
The beds are really hard in hotels anymore.
They're either too hard or they're too soft.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So everybody knows, I even chose the Rams for this one.
I'll go Rams on this one, but I may change depending on how the Ravens injury reports and whatnot.
I'm going to tell you right now, Lamar has a hamstring strain, so it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks before he's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking other injuries. One guy isn't going to change my mind.
I'm just saying the injury that I know of right now.
I understand that. I will know more. I will look into it more this week. I might change my pick, but I'm going to go with the Ravens right now. The Cardinals at the Colts.
Hold on, Rayshawn.
Rams.
Okay.
Because he was arguing that it isn't a factor, which it is. I think it would have been a factor if the Ravens had to travel all the way out to Los Angeles. I'd be picking the Rams as well. The Cardinals at the Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
I think the Colts been doing pretty decent.
Yeah, the Cardinals are an
I'm gonna go
in-between
Colts.
team. I think Colts are much better.
Cardinals is another team that had a player fucking drop the ball
Yeah.
before they got into the fucking end zone.
Yeah. I'm going Colts. I think. Yeah. Dome teams tend to just do better in domes.
Yeah.
Well, both stadiums are domes.
Anyway.
Mm.
Cowboys at the Panthers. I'm gonna
Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
go with the Cowboys as well. Rayshawn?
Cowboys.
Okay. Heather picked.
I went with the Panthers.
You went with the Panthers.
Yes.
Whoever, it doesn't matter who picks. We each get a half point for that, or a point for that either way because above it. It's okay though. You can pick still. You're gonna get a point either way.
Mhm.
Patriots at the Saints.
I'm going New England on that one.
I
Rayshawn?
guess I'll do the same. I'll do the same.
I'm gonna do the same. I don't want to, but I'll do the same.
I didn't want to either, but I also went Patriots.
Oh, my baby.
The Browns at the Steelers. It's gonna be
It's going to be a rough and dirty game. I'm going to tell you that right now.
It might be a game that I might want to watch because I love defense.
It's going to be a rough and dirty game. I'm going to say that right now.
I'm
It'll be one of those AFC North
I'm
teams.
gonna go.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna go with the one thing that.
I was coming right now.
The only reason that I'm taking the Steelers in this game is because of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Browns.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Heather, who'd you take?
I took the Steelers.
Took the Steelers. The Titans at the Raiders.
This is another game that is flip a coin.
It is. Might as well be. I'm going to go with the home team in the Raiders, though.
Tim?
I'm going to go Titans in this one.
I agree with Tim.
That's that travel thing again. Just saying. 49ers at the Buccaneers. I'm going to take the Buccaneers. Why? Travel.
Oh my God.
I don't think the 49ers are that good.
No, they're not.
But
Just that.
that travel is, I think, the longest travel in the end. This is like the top, like the fifth longest travel of NFL.
Yeah.
Cities.
Going from Tampa Bay, going from
That's a little long.
San
It's
Francisco
coast to coast, man.
to Florida.
It's coast to coast, man. It's not a.
It's
again.
Yes, the travel's a factor. I'm going to go Tampa Bay, and the rougher travel is west to east. East to west isn't as bad.
No, so you get the wind behind you.
Yeah, and also the time goes back, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's still very tiring because you're fucking.
It's rough. I am not saying it's not.
Yeah.
I'm saying
for a living.
the rougher of the two travels is west to east.
Just because I do it for a living doesn't mean I'm used to it.
Hey, Rayshawn, who you going with?
Just for all this fucking travel talk, I'm going with the 49ers.
The Bengals at the Packers.
Bingo.
Bengals just did acquire Joe Flacco.
I'm going Packers.
I think the Packers, the Bengals don't have a defense, whereas the Browns
No,
do.
they don't.
The Packers.
They want to turn everything into a gunfight, into a shootout.
The Packers showed their offense, how good they can be on offense. Their defense just played really bad against Dallas. Everybody in fucking meltdown mode in fucking Green Bay. Just calm the fuck down. RELAX. Packers will win this game.
I mean, Packers is just a better team than
Yes.
the Bengals.
Well,
Yeah.
they should be 4-0.
I'm going with the Bengals.
They should be. They're not though, and I'm okay with it. They just got. They hit a rough. I'd rather have them hit a rough patch now than towards the end of the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah,
line-
Going with,
championship on the line.
Bay.
That's when it's just like,
Yep.
fuck this team, man.
Yep, that's when I get fucking annoyed when they fucking melt down at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions at the Chiefs.
Lions of the Chiefs.
I'm gonna take the Lions.
I'm going with the Lions. Wow.
Wendy.
I'm gonna take the Lions in that game.
Why? Because of travel?
No.
No,
Just traveling
they're
south.
the same time zone.
The travel from Detroit to Kansas City is an hour and a half by plane. Not even an hour by plane. It's like an hour, little over an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah,
But
and
it's
they're the same time zone too.
They are.
no, they're not. They're not.
One is in Mountain, one is in Central, right?
No, one's in the eastern, one's in the central. But
Oh.
the flight time isn't that bad. That's why I drive everywhere. Anyway, all right. Everybody pick?
Mm-hmm.
The Bills at the Falcons. I'm going to take...
No, the Bills. That's the right game for the Bills.
I think it's good. But Falcons are not a team to mess with. They're pretty good.
No.
But I
Yeah.
it's going to be close because I don't think the Bills are as good as everybody thinks. I wish they were good, but I don't think they're as good.
I mean, they're okay. They're not terrible.
No,
At
but I
all.
don't think they're as good as everybody thinks they are.
What was that, Rayshawn?
Thank you.
No, I was saying, I don't think the Bills is not. Wait, what the fuck I said? I said they good. They're not that bad
I
at all.
didn't say that they were bad. I just don't think they're as good as everybody thinks they are.
So what's your pick?
I told you, Bills.
Not you.
Rachel.
Oh, Bills.
Thank you.
And then the Monday night game, the Bears at the Commanders. Come on, man. If
I mean,
you
need
take
to
the
think
Bears,
about it.
if you take
Gotta
the
think
Bears
about
in this
this.
game, you are a silly little boy or girl.
Now I got to think about the traveling though.
You
honestly.
don't.
Tim, you taking Commanders?
It's only 1 hour.
Yeah, Yeah, I took Commanders.
A flight from Chicago to Washington is an hour and a half. So it's not that
I'm
bad.
gonna
It's,
go
and
with-
it's a straight flight because it's two big airports. So you're good.
I'm going with
Yeah.
Commanders.
I am as well.
But
And-
don't
Who's
be
on Sunday?
surprised.
What?
I was
Who's
gonna
on the
say, don't
Sunday
be
night
surprised.
game?
The Bills at the fucking whatever the fuck.
The Bills are on 2 Sunday night games in a row.
No, it's 2 Monday night games, and then there's Lions and Chiefs
Is there
at
two
Sunday
Monday
night.
games? Hold on, there's not.
Eagles and Giants. Oh no, that's Thursday night.
Nope. There is. So the Bills Falcons is Monday. The Lions Chiefs is Sunday.
Lions Chiefs are on Sunday night. Okay, yep, that's Sunday.
That's
okay.
all right. I won't be watching it because I'll be bowling, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, my gripe with Sunday with the primetime games is built for the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yes. But other than that, I don't have anything.
Nope.
Rayshawn, do you have anything?
No.
I'm good.
Tim, don't have anything?
Nope.
All right. With that said, next week we should have Medina with us. He's traveling back to California. I figured I'd let him get settled in. And with the government shutdown, I don't want to, because he is a soldier, so he's probably dealing with some other things. So with that said, I'm going to end it here. I want to thank everybody for being here. We'll be back again next Tuesday. If you let me know and we want to switch days so that
I think Tuesday's working for everybody.
well, I know, but once Rayshawn goes back to work, we don't know.
Yeah, sadly I go back to work next week. Actually, I'm not sad about that. I just don't like traveling to work.
When do you have a day where you can do this?
Let's stick to the Tuesday.
Okay.
And even when I do go back to work, let's stick with the Tuesday until that first or second week. I'll let y'all know.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. So with that said, I want to thank everybody for being here. We'll see you next week on Kicking It Onside.
Bye, y'all.